This is the Zo-Daddy.
And this is the ManCandy.
And we are on podcast number 14.
1-4. All right.
Yes. Wow, ManCandy. What a great
This is going to be a good one. This is very topical for what's going on this week, and I'm excited about it.
Okay, but before that, a little recap of the outdoor tips. Candyman, how's the garage coming?
It's coming along okay. Did some straightening up. Definitely a lot of cobwebs. We got some leaves. I mowed the lawn last weekend. You got to brush all that out. So, it's still a long-term goal for me.
That's good. I didn't do anything with the garage. I'll be honest. I haven't done much outdoor improvement lately. Just keeping the yard mowed, and the trimming is looking fabulous. Though. Yeah.
Well, it's been so hot lately that
the grass is dying.
Yeah.
It's dying.
I don't mind this time of year because then when you do mow the lawn, you don't have to put that much effort into it.
Yeah. But the only bad thing about your yard is the kiddie pool golf game has taken effect on it. There's been some divots. We've been playing quite a bit of games, and right now, versus my son, I am now 18-3.
Wow! All right.
I am just.
Did you play today?
Yes. First to 5, I won 5-1.
Okay.
Yep. It's just. It's getting easy. It's just I feel bad, but
wasn't he going to retire?
Yeah. He was thinking about it. Miss Zo-Daddy was trying to have me kind of tank it, and I said no. I said I don't like losing. In fact, I won 18 games, but I still remember the 3 I lost, and those 3, that bothers me.
When you come from MP and all you know is winning.
Yeah, that's all we know.
Get it.
That's all we know. We know how to win. I don't like losing. That was my worst grade from my father was my Phi Ed teacher, and my worst grade was sportsmanship.
Okay.
I was not a happy young lad when I lost a game. I would shed some tears.
Okay.
It hurt. It hurt.
I get it.
A lot of people just want to have fun. A lot of people just have fun. I just said winning is fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I think our outdoor episode really helped some people. But I'm excited for this episode.
Yes. But before we even get to that, we got to name that sound.
Name that sound. Here we go.
I think I got it.
You're on an O.
I know.
Was this O for 3 or O for 2?
Yes. All right, go ahead.
Speaking of not winning. All right. So this was last episode sound.
I think I got it, ManCandy.
All right.
I thought about it, and I'm like, ManCandy, that's got to be your bidet. ManCandy, your bidet. Yeah, ManCandy, you talk about that, how you don't like using TP or toilet paper, and, sometimes you could just go in the shower, and I'm going with... That is the bidet.
My bidet is the best $30 that I ever spent. When everybody was struggling during COVID, saying, what's going on with the toilet paper situation, I just sat back, smiled, and said, sucks to suck.
I got plenty of water. All right.
But
Kenny, am I right?
But you are not right.
No way.
Yes.
I thought for sure that was the bidet.
Nope, it is not. Believe it or not, it's actually your shower down here.
Oh, it's my shower. You turned my shower on?
I turned the shower on.
Oh.
I didn't step in the shower.
Oh,
didn't go anywhere near it.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Got the handle.
Yep.
And, you did not get that one. So 0 for 3.
0 for 3. Hey, big news. There could be a P. Diddy sighting and a Mook sighting coming on up this weekend.
Well, that'll hit the over.
Yeah. And there's a rumor of Shmoo. Shmoo might come up. We might get 3 MP guests coming on up.
I've never met Shmoo.
Well, and that kind of leads us right into...
No, it does not.
Oh, crap. Oh, this week's...
Yeah,
I'm just getting excited.
You're getting excited. Too excited. Easy.
Well, come on.
All right.
I got to end it.
I feel bad. So I'm going to give you an easy one.
Well, is it the bidet?
It's not the bidet.
Okay.
But that may be one later on. Anyways, so this is this week's What's That Sound?
Trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball? Oh.
Wow. Ooh. Really?
Well, I was thinking Bad News Bears.
Okay, here it is again.
You trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball? Oh.
Yeah, isn't that from Bad News Bears?
There's a lot of listeners out there right now that are very disappointed in you. Well, if you know what's that sound, unfortunately, Zo-Daddy doesn't seem to know it. Please feel free to throw that in the comments and help him out. Or
Don't worry, I'll look it up.
Respond to us on X at JO Tips Podcast.
Wait, is that Major League?
It might be.
That's Major League then.
It might be.
It probably is in both movies. Major League and Bad News Bears. I'm going with both. I can find it in Bad News Bears episode too.
All right. So why don't you kick off our tips?
All right. For podcast number 14, we decided we had to do tips on college football season. It's finally here. We did have week 0. I did not watch much of week 0. And tomorrow... Well, actually, they're starting tonight. Yep, some tonight, Friday, Saturday, there's games Sunday. It is the start of college football. So we just wanted to give you guys some tips how to prepare for the season.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. I am a season Wisconsin Badger ticket holder. Me and my wife tend to go to almost every single game, sit up in Double B, or as many games as we can get to. I mean, certainly there's... I got soccer schedule and everything, but try to make it to as many games as possible. Definitely going to Alabama and Oregon this year.
That might be when Zo-Daddy goes to Alabama. You've been asking me to go to a lot of games, and I'm like, I don't need to go up to Double B and barely see.
Oh, whatever.
Double B barely.
When the Badgers need a little bit of extra help, Double B has them.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
I tell you, I would rather... watch in the comfort of the house and with multiple TVs. Well, I'm giving away tips already.
Yeah, you are.
All right. So my first tip, if you're going to be prepared for college football, you got to have multiple TVs.
Yes.
And I mean, at least two, to be able, you can't be flipping back and forth. You got to be able to see. There's so many channels that have so many games, and Zo-Daddy's basement, we got 3. We got 3 TVs, not a bad setup. Had someone coming over last weekend, and he was from Colorado, and he said, wow, this is an amazing setup. I'm like, this isn't even close to what some of the other people have. Yeah, it might be better than ManCandy's, but, having multiple TVs is a huge, huge tip to watch college football.
Yeah, no. And if you have multiple TVs, and let's say one's maybe at halftime, or maybe you have enough TVs that you have all the games on at once, feel free to throw on some wrestling on the other TV. Why not?
No.
Wrestling
on the other. Another tip is, this is a big one, especially if you are married. Get your honey-to-do list done.
Yeah.
And just kind of have that be like, this is the one... Just give me Saturday afternoons. Just like plant that seed early and just get the honey-do list done, maybe throughout the week or even Saturday morning. So by Saturday, 11 o'clock, you're free to be able to, spend the next,
several hours
watching games. So that's a huge tip. And then, I come back Sundays. I don't watch as much NFL. I maybe watch a little of the Packers, but I don't need to watch the whole game. And then go back to maybe doing some honey-do stuff on Sunday.
Yeah, because you're not a fantasy football kind of guy. So to pay attention to other games besides the Packers is,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
ManCandy, you got any tips?
Make sure that you got all your supplies ready for you. Whether that's some snacks or... ingredients for making drinks or whatever you're into. Just make sure that you're prepared. Go the night before, be ready, and make sure that you have enough for not only yourself, but if you have unexpected visitors show up.
Always have supplies.
That's right.
I'm going to have some visitors, and I think we're going to start most likely in the basement and probably heading over to Billy Ho's later on. So I will have, the supplies that they want and make them happy. That's a great tip, ManCandy.
So before you the games start on a Saturday, do you watch much College Game Day?
No, not much because
you're doing your honey-do list.
I'm doing my honey-do list. Plus, I'm hoping the Candyman and I maybe get a workout in.
Okay.
I like the Saturday morning workouts about 9 a.m. Maybe get a quick workout, and so then you can kind of relax and sit down and
See,
that's another tip. Get a little workout.
Sure.
Get a little workout in. If you're gonna just sit around and watch games, hey,
it makes you feel better about yourself.
Feel better. Yeah, I did my workout, and now I can just kind of relax.
There you go. I do like if you don't go and work out in the morning, you're getting your honey-do list. I do enjoy having it on, but I've got a question for you.
Yes.
And this will be a projection for the rest of the year. What are the chances, or will there be any current or past professional wrestlers that make an appearance on College Game Day this year?
Wouldn't you think Ric Flair? He's always good for one.
Yeah.
What team is he always there for?
He's a Michigan guy.
Michigan guy. So I guarantee if Michigan's doing well, if they're relevant, Ric Flair, only if they're relevant.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I know Billy Ho's gonna be. He's been going crazy all last year when his Wolverines won it on. Sure enough, Ric Flair was at some of those games.
Yeah, because he does. I think it was probably Michigan and Ohio State because he does not like Ohio State.
So I would say there will be some type of a wrestler at one of
at the end of the season
at a game day, but you don't know if. I mean, you have to say game day, or maybe the big noon Fox one. What is that? The big noon kickoff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so one of those, because you can't just say, well, all of a sudden you see a picture. Hey, look at Stone Cold was at this random game. He's got to be
featured,
yeah,
and not somebody in the crowd that's dressed up as the Macho Man or the Hulkster.
Yes. Oh, a double B. Who would you dress up as? That would be
probably the Hulkster. Because that's kind of. I mean, with the red, you got a little bit of the yellow, which is not really Wisconsin Badger color, but the red works.
I got an idea. I got a suggestion. Is maybe one of those colder November games. Mm-hmm. You pulling out the Ric Flair, wear the robe. Oh,
the belt.
And the belt, robe, belt.
Miss ManCandy, I think, would appreciate it.
Oh, Miss ManCandy would love that. Oh, you would get a lot of woos in that.
I would
at Double B.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I mean, Double B's rowdy enough. I don't know if they can handle multiple woos.
Yes. Another tip: if you got some people like placing some wagers on games, and just kind of do your research and look at the factors and.
What are some of those factors, and what goes into your research when looking at games?
I don't do as much as some other people. I ask a lot of other people, and I actually find some kind of experts, and I just like to see what they're doing. Mm-hmm. I like to talk to different people and get their take, because there's a lot of people that know a lot of knowledge. And I mean, it's out there, but I like to know how many returning starters, especially their quarterback. Is their quarterback coming back? That's because that's such a huge deal for football in general, and I think especially in college football, if you got a good returning started quarterback, that's going to help make a difference.
Yeah.
And then obviously how their defense, how many returners they have on both sides of the ball. And, I mean, there's coaching changes. Some might need to prove it. Some are on the hot seat. There's a lot of little things that go on. And then once the season, I think that's why it's so hard, these first couple. But once the season, you can kind of, check for injuries. And then you got, just how strength of schedule. I mean, are they coming off of 2 tough games and now they got a third one? They might be banged up. You never know. So little things like that go into it. But, Vegas adjusts very well. Yes.
So I've got a question for you.
Okay.
I wrote down, as of today, the AP Top 25.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my list.
Yeah.
So we got from 1, well, let's just do 1 to 10 right now.
Okay. I was going to say, if you're going to read off 25,
no. I'll just do 1 to 10. So obviously you got number 1, Georgia.
They're unbelievable.
Yeah. Ohio State.
Unbelievable.
Oregon.
They're good.
Texas.
Good.
Bama.
So they're gonna losing Saban. That's gonna be great to see what happens.
Ole Miss.
Good. Yep.
Notre Dame.
Okay.
Penn State.
Well, they're a little overrated.
Okay. Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they got some. They're missing a lot. We'll see.
And Florida State.
Florida State's out of there. They lost last week.
Well, so that's an interesting that you say that, because my question for you is, out of the top 10 here, who do you think is not going to stay in the top 10?
Oh, Florida State. They lost last week, week 0.
All right.
After what? At the end of the season, ManCandy?
Yeah.
Oh, at the end of the season, I'm gonna say Penn State's not in there. Some of these SEC schools are gonna beat up each other. So that's tough. I gave you two that I'm pretty confident. I'm saying Florida State and Penn State will not be in there.
All right.
Okay, I'll just give you those two.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
And will Wisconsin be in the top 10?
No, they will not.
If they beat Bama and Oregon?
Well, at the end of the year, they'll not be in the top 10. I'll just say that. But yes, there's no way.
Come on.
All right. And then, with that, there's also, with some of these online sites, there's some, here's another tip. There's sometimes what's called live wagering, when it goes to commercial. And I tell you what, a tip is don't be afraid to get a little antenna. Because some of these, these services that you use, the streaming service, they might be, 30 seconds behind what's going on. You get that antenna, we call that pre-live.
Pre-live, yeah.
You're almost looking into the future. And so there's sometimes they might leave a line up there and there's a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Jump on that quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any strategy for in-game?
Just keeping, just looking at momentum,
Yep.
looking at, that's cool because you can see if there was a key injury that just happened, and if the quarterback goes out, that's a sign. Take the other team. Well, they just lost their starting quarterback, and sometimes they don't adjust to that, and so that's always fun to do. So.
Do you have any strategy for halftime?
No, just seeing how the game was played. Was there, were they moving the ball and just kept on turning it over, and they happened to be down or something like that? Well, you think that they'll fix some of that stuff, and just again, you're just keeping an eye on, just getting a feel for the flow of the game.
Sure.
Does it look like an overpace? Stuff like that. Do you think that the team just got unlucky and they will come back?
Sure.
I kind of like again. This is kind of a home team that's favored. Okay, down at half.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Go,
I like
go
taking,
Bazillion.
I like not that high, but maybe just a little bit less. But you just take that home team coming back, fighting. Just a sloppy start. But again, this week one is tough.
Well, it's an interesting segue into a segment that we want to start putting together here for college football. So in the upcoming episodes, what Zo-Daddy and I will do is we decided we're each going to pick 4 games. We don't know what games each other picked, but we're just going to say what the line is and who we like. And then at the end of the year, we'll keep record of it and see who has a better record.
I like it. So why don't you lead off with your 4 picks?
And then you come back.
Yes.
Well, I would say I'll do mine, you do yours,
yeah,
and then you come back, and then I'll do mine. We'll snake
All
it
right.
that way.
Okay, you're going to snake it. All right,
Yeah.
who's your first pick?
I'm taking Wisconsin.
Of course you are. You're going to be there.
I'll be there. Double B will be supporting it. So earlier this week, they were at minus 24.5. As of today, they're at 23.5.
Okay.
So I'm taking Wisconsin.
All right. My first one, I have to go with a press conference that happened last week. The Michigan State quarterback was in a press conference, and the reporters were asking, what do you feel about starting your first game? And he goes, if I'm a betting man, I would be taking the over. So that's all I needed to hear. I want Michigan State over 45.
Whoa.
The next one, this one. I know we're going to be different in a lot of ways. One way that we're going to always be different is that you're Joe Public. You're always going to take favorites, and sometimes I like to try to find those underdogs. And it was funny that you just kind of said, who do I think is going to be out of the top 10?
Yeah.
Is Penn State. So I am going to take West Virginia +8 at home. Very tough place to play at. Especially first game, that crowd's going to be rocking. It's a noon. I think it's a noon kickoff. So I'm going to go West Virginia +8. I pretty much could guarantee you don't have any underdog as one of your plays.
Absolutely not.
I figured that. Yeah. Joe Public.
That's right.
All
So
right.
next one, taking Georgia.
Okay.
Minus 11.5 right now.
I got -12 right here.
Well, I got a better site.
Oh, jeez. Unbelievable.
Start of the week, it was at minus 13.5. Now it's at 11.5.
I don't know how you found it. You probably found it some one site that had it by mistake. That's fine.
Winning. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to take Oklahoma State, minus 10.
Okay, Joe Public.
That's
right. This one, I just, with Nick Saban, I would feel much more confident with this. But I'm going to take Alabama now. I haven't decided whether I'm going to take a minus 31.5 or minus 20.5.
Okay.
And you might see a little question on your face. Like, well, wow, that's a big difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's called game line versus first half line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
see,
All
ManCandy.
right. I didn't know we were doing that. Jeez.
ManCandy, there is lines out there, and it's right on the site.
All right.
So I wanted to throw that in for little educational purposes, too, for you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to do the first half.
Okay.
Alabama minus 20.5 first half.
All right.
So that was they're playing Western Kentucky. I figured they have to have, the new coach has got to bring it. And then my last one. This again, there is no way you would have thought of this. And this is my biggest flyer. Am I confident with it? No, but I wanted to do something different. Georgia Tech had a huge win over Florida State in Ireland.
Yeah.
Right? So they're playing Georgia State at home. Mm-hmm. Give me Georgia State plus 21. Just thinking maybe a little letdown. Again, this is a tough one. This was totally a flyer. I'm just thinking maybe they'll have a little letdown.
You think Georgia Tech has a little bit too much confidence?
I mean, they look good. They look good. I was glad that they won the game. I really was. And who's your last pick?
And I'm going to take Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, another favorite.
Yeah,
that's a slight one though.
Yeah, I mean the line's only Texas A&M minus 3.5.
Oh no, you're taking you got Notre Dame plus.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, ManCandy, you did take. Oh, that's going to be a great game. That will be. Oh, that's a good pick. ManCandy, until they lose, then it's not.
Then it's not. That never is.
What did you have for the line?
I had minus 3.
No. For who? I got
Texas A&M is at minus 3, but
so you got Notre Dame plus 3.
Right. That's
you were saying minus.
But
make sure you put a plus.
They're at home. I got it.
All right. I saw a minus 3. Now it's a plus 3.
That's because I had them for all the whatever.
Oh,
you know what I mean.
Okay. Well, I know, but the audience wants to know too.
No, we're fine.
Well, like I said, we're going to be keeping track of our records, giving an update of how we do each week. And if we get on fire, I guarantee our podcast numbers.
Oh yeah.
Or ManCandy, say you get on a really cold streak, we might still get more podcasts.
Sure.
It'd be called "Go Opposite of the Candy Man."
Right.
Go opposite of the Candy Man. Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
All right. Well, it's almost a wrap. We got to get to our.
Almost a wrap, but I did have some customer feedback.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I don't
understand why I keep on calling it customer feedback. That's just weird. Listener feedback.
Listener feedback.
So just one this time, but it was a 5-star review.
Oh.
From Different Stokes. Different Stokes 27 gave us a 5-star review.
Okay.
Said, I had a magical night last night listening to your podcast.
Oh, I'm glad we can bring some magic.
That's right. He said, love the show and hashtag go Wildcats.
Oh, that's huge. Well, Different Stokes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening, Different Stokes.
Yep. And what's our fake sponsor for today?
Fake sponsor is Crazy Cream.
Oh, that is
Crazy
awesome.
Cream.
We just got that in this week, and that is huge. Why don't you explain it?
See, I mean, I've got the beard, so I don't. I'm not a type of guy that shaves down, regularly. So, but Crazy Cream, you get a lot of shaving cream that's just plain white, and I don't understand why does all shaving cream have to be white. Well, Crazy Cream brings you shaving cream that's different colors. Red, blue, green, doesn't stain your skin. It just gives you a little bit of an extra...
Yeah, so when you shave it in the morning, you get a little bit different, different color cream.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. I
Not
like
at
that.
all. Crazy Cream.
Yes, Crazy Cream could, the next time you shave the beard, I can see you going Badger Red.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, then you won't know if you're bleeding or not.
That's right.
Yeah,
it's a little weird, I suppose, but
that's awesome.
So,
well, I hope everyone enjoys this podcast. Again, make sure to share and like, follow, share on,
and let us know if our game tips helped you out. So, thank you everybody for listening, and we'll talk soon. Go Badgers.